2012, a year known for such highlights as the London Olympics, a disingenuous viral video, and the end of the world. It was also the year that these two uncultured teens set off to continental Europe on their motorbikes in search of ice cream, with very little idea of what they were doing. And now, 11 years later, this is how we got on.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very, very sunny Peterborough services on the A1. We have two beautiful bikes, and last time we met here we were going down to Portsmouth, which seemed quite a long way, but this time we've met up. We're going to Rome. Oh, last time it was like half a day's ride and I was like, oh, it's so far, I'm going to ache so much. This time we're going to fucking Rome. We are currently in our first hotel room of the night, which is Premier Inn at Maidstone. We didn't get much filming done today because it was just motorways and boring and getting a little bit lost between two junctions, which was Ben's fault. Only big news from today is Ben's got a puncture, a screw about that size, which we need to figure out sorting out in the morning. I don't really know what we're going to do with that because I can't remember what we said we were going to do with that. And that's about it for today, I think. Thanks, mate. It's going to take an hour.
That's not too bad though. That's not 3 or 4 hours. We'll still make the tunnel in time. We'll still make to meet Jean-Pierre.
They said they probably won't be able to fix.
Ah.
Can't hear any hissing. That's always a good sign.
Doesn't mean it might fly out of the bottom of it. Shoot out like a bullet.
Ben's puncture has now been repaired. Can you see it still?
I don't know where.
No. Anyway,
it's underneath somewhere.
It's underneath somewhere, but it was about there in the tyre, and the head of it was about that big, maybe.
Yeah.
How deep was it? I didn't actually see it.
It was about that long.
About that long. But it's fixed with AA slime, which the man has kindly given us.
And our puncture repair kit.
We'll be fine. We'll go to Rome on a slightly dodgy.
Rome on a puncture.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Friz 020 and Cheesecake 94. We're at the Eurostar terminal. Today is Saturday, it's Sunday, the 29th, and we're going to France.
No other problems. We've topped up with petrol, and yeah, ready to get abroad.
Where are we going? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to France.
In the words of Friz, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to France.
Dude, we're riding our motorbikes in a different country.
On a actual different country, foreign land, not Wales.
Not Wales, not Scotland, France.
Actual different country with a big sign saying Paris! We're going to Paris!
Okay guys, so we'll just note down the mileage as we've just entered France. It's 15,419. The next thing that we're going to do is swap the miles per hour to kilometers per hour. So, miles per hour, kilometers per hour. That also changes the miles to kilometers, so that's 24,671 kilometers. So we won't see what it is in miles again until we are back from France in 2 weeks' time.
Hey folks, we are currently at Vimy Ridge. We were basically on the motorway. We just saw aside from Vimy, I came here when I was at school, so we came to have a look at the monuments. The monument for all the Canadians that were killed in World War I in France, and it is massive. Evening, we are currently in Paris at our oh so luxuriously kitted out Formula One hotel, complete with a plug.
Never go to a Formula One hotel.
They're cheap. We're in the centre of Paris for 40 quid, including breakfast. How, you can't beat that. We've had some food. Struggled through getting some food. It wasn't too bad though, was it?
I loved it.
No, it was nice. No, it was nice food. It was excellent food actually. It's the best steak I've had in a long while. The Eiffel Tower is, in fact, if you imagine you can see it, you can probably see it in that direction. We're now going to have a rest, and then tomorrow morning we're going to attempt to ride into the centre of Paris. Ben's stuff's got rather wet.
Everything leaks.
Mine's nice and dry in plastic bags.
Everything leaks.
And in the morning we will go into the centre of Paris, probably see the Eiffel Tower, have a bit of a ride around, and then head to Dijon.
Saint-Lazare. Oh my god, where are we? Where are we?
I think generally, if we just, every junction, pick a big car and follow it, and does as it does, we'll be alright.
What did everyone say? Don't ever navigate Paris without a sat-nav. And you know what, we've got to navigate Rome without a sat-nav as well, so there is a man on the floor with wine. Do you realise how big Paris is? We can't ask anyone because we don't speak French. Oh, right, yes. Okay, this is red. Yeah, up there looks like something. Oh my god! You've never guessed where we are.
The Arc de fucking Triomphe.
We bloody found one of the things we were looking for. I knew it looked special. We found the Arc de Triomphe.
Where is it in relation to the Eiffel Tower then?
Very close.
Very close. Oh my god, we have found one of France's major landmarks.
By guessing. By just turning at roundabouts.
And we had a compass, but all we were doing was just going, let's go south, let's go east, let's go west a bit.
Well done, my friend, well done.
This is the true essence of motorcycle travel. Now how does this work?
Let's go for it. Entering into the mix.
And make engine noise.
Let's go right into the middle. And then never leave. Oh, Eiffel Tower! Eiffel Tower!
Pardon?
Eiffel Tower!
The Eiffel bloody Tower. We need to go right, I think, then.
Yeah?
Yeah, lifesavers, lifesavers. Bloody hell. We've
ridden on our motorcycles to the Eiffel Tower.
With a compass. With a compass.
My friend, well done. With nothing but a very lame map and a compass.
Well, my map, central Paris, after the outer ring road, is just a massive yellow.
Well, that's a pretty big thing on the right.
Now we need somewhere to park.
I'm sure we can find somewhere if we go left.
Parking. I see a sign for parking. I'm not sure where it leads, but...
Eiffel Tower key rings. magnets. Bonjour, we are currently at the Eiffel Tower, and we did not get here by compass. We did not get here by sat-nav or tourist guide or tour bus or train or even a map. My map of central Paris is a big yellow blob with no roads on it at all. All we had was a compass, a homing pigeon, some imagination, and a little bit of left, right, no, left, oh, I don't know, let's go this way. We found this, we found the Arc de Triomphe, we've been around there, and I can't tell you how good the feeling was when we just came around the corner and saw the Arc de Triomphe, and then just saw the top of the Eiffel Tower.
I said that building looks important.
Our general rule of thumb seemed to be, let's go this way, and then that road looks quite big, let's go that way.
So I did retrace our route whilst editing this video, and unsurprisingly, we went wildly off path on more than one occasion, sometimes getting frustratingly close to our destination before veering completely off in the wrong direction. That being said, I think we did pretty well. I mean, we found the Eiffel Tower, we found the Arc de Triomphe, and during that we were following a compass which would spin wildly whenever we were riding. It was fun at the time, but I don't think I'd do it again. Not in Paris.
So the plan now is, we're going to follow the compass south until we stumble out of France, out of Paris.
And then, yeah, let's go for that.
And then we're going to find our way to Rome with nothing but a compass. On the odd map, maybe. And our bikes are over there. So in a minute we'll hop back on them, head south, then finally ride some roads that aren't city centre and aren't motorway. And allons-y to Dijon. Au revoir. Good morning, you join us in Dijon. Are we in the city centre?
I think so.
Yeah, somewhere near the city centre anyway. Then we rode to Dijon. We got stopped by the police on the way and had all our documents checked, and I had a very nice conversation with a French policeman that went about as far as FJ 1300. Oui. Rome. Dijon. Oui. Let's get out of here. We're currently getting some breakfast. Last night we didn't get any tea. My tea was a Twix and some kind of fizzy orange thing, because we got lost in Dijon several times continuously.
For an hour and a half.
For an hour and a half. Was it that short? I thought it was about 2 hours.
An hour and a half. It was enough for it to get light and dark.
Yeah. We're going to head out of Dijon, hopefully. Head towards Geneva, through the Mont Blanc tunnel eventually after we've been through Geneva. 7-mile long tunnel. 7 miles of tunnel underneath a mountain.
I'm just gonna. You might want to film this because I'm just gonna.
This is when in Dijon. Do you want me to just go and ask in broken French for a fork?
That's delicious, by the way.
Merci. Can I get another fork as well? Another fork for his cake. Another one. A new one. Oui. Merci.
Can you get one?
Oui. Can I have another fork? Blank look. Can I have a new one? Point a fork, point a pot. He said something in French, I said oui, and we got a fork. And that is how we speak French very badly. So I think now, when we get to Italy, it's going to be even more pointing and shouting. But we'll be alright. Because we're English, don't you know?
piétiner des bouts de mégots sur le trottoir, c'est pas la peine d'aller fourrer dans son égo des idées noires, c'est pas la peine. C'est pas la peine. C'est pas la peine. C'est pas la peine de tortiller des allumettes dans un sandar, c'est pas la peine de dégueuler ces bières sur le bord du boulevard, c'est pas la peine. C'est pas la peine. C'est pas la peine. C'est presque une figure de style que notre raison somnubile. On a le sens de l'inutile quand l'amour se fait volatile, qu'il se débile. Qu'il se débile. C'est pas la peine de se flageller avec le fouet du remords, c'est pas la peine de s'affliger tous les excès et tous les torts, c'est pas la peine. C'est pas la peine. C'est pas la peine. C'est pas la peine d'envisager une vie d'ascète dans le Grand Nord, c'est pas la peine de s'enfermer, de ne plus mettre le pied dehors, c'est pas la peine. C'est pas la peine. C'est pas la peine. C'est presque une figure de style que notre raison somnubile. On a le sens de l'inutile quand l'amour se fait volatile, qu'il se débile, qu'il se débile.
Looking for my water bottle. I've lost my water bottle. The bug's eating it. The bug's eating my water bottle. Where's it gone? I love that one.
Prière, c'est pas la peine de griffonner. Ou le poème testamentaire, c'est pas la peine. C'est pas la peine. C'est pas la peine.
Bellissimo.
C'est pas la peine de se projeter dans des lendemains délétères. C'est pas la peine d'ignorer que tout appartient à naguère. C'est pas la peine. C'est pas la peine. C'est pas la peine.
We are on some random French road going to Geneva. N5. And then we're coming straight back out again and going into France for a little bit again. Under the Mont Blanc tunnel. It's Mount White, isn't it, in English?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, we come back out because we could have come along here.
Yes.
But I didn't want to because then we'd have had to go back into Switzerland, out of Switzerland, back into Switzerland, out of Switzerland. So yeah, we're going back into France and to Derby.
To Derby and then Aosta in Italy. So let's just have a look quickly where we are on the map. Around here somewhere. And Geneva, if you can't see it, is there.
Hello again, we are now in Switzerland. Triumph, Ben, Triumph. Black Triumph. Where? About to come past this fan. Followed by Goldwing. Where's it gone? It's behind my bike. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Oh, they pulled in.
There's also antifreeze called Friz. Bonjour. Probably.
Don't know where he's going.
Okay, not stopping, but if you want to stop there, we can do. Might as well just kick some stuff off. It always surprises me how much of the world looks like Scotland. Doesn't it, Charlie? Hello, I'm Hugh McGregor. I was in Star Wars.
So very soon we're going to be going through Mont Blanc Tunnel. To get to Mont Blanc Tunnel we've gone across a massive, or a massive bridge through stuff like this. That's absolutely awesome. And soon we go through the Mont Blanc Tunnel. And what does the Mont Blanc Tunnel mean? Happiness. Happiness. Much happiness. And lots of noise. Not so much noise. I love tunnels. I love tunnels. We'll take this home. Okay. Alpine pipe. Just quickly, I'm pretty sure this is illegal, but I'm going to take myself home a bit of the Alps, of the Alpine stone. My own little bit of Alps to take home. I'm going to have a little bit of Mont Blanc sit in my house. So that can go there. That will be my keepsake from this trip. A little rock from Mont Blanc. Italy. Italy is that way, so now we shall go to Italy.
So I imagine that with all that talk of the Mont Blanc Tunnel, you'd actually want to see some of it, right? Well, this is the only bit of footage to have survived, ripped straight out of the end of Joe's last video, which he published in 2012, emblazoned with a next time that never came to be. Oh well. What I can tell you about the tunnel is that it was expensive, at 26 euros per bike, probably a lot more than that today. It felt like it went on forever, and the view of the Aosta Valley on the other side was spectacular. All that being said, if I was in the area today, I'd take the Petit or Grand Saint Bernard Pass instead. You're on your motorbike, you owe it to yourself to go over the Alps instead of under them.
Hey guys, this is Italy. Italian people talking. We made our way into Italy earlier through the underneath the tunnel thing, and we've stayed in this fantastic hotel. Well, we've stayed in this fantastic hotel. We're near a place called Aosta. That's everything. Everything's going really great. It's Tuesday at the moment, I think. Maybe. And we made it to Italy. We've got 8 more days of Italy, I would think. Yeah. Catch you in a bit.
I had filmed a video on my bike for the start of our first day in Italy, speaking of my excitement of finally having arrived. But sadly, the footage was corrupted. While I recount some of that video, here is some of the surviving footage of our trip down to Genoa. After 2 long days through France, we were both enthusiastic to be riding in Italy. I'd been wanting to go for years, and to finally be there was like a dream come true. But it did feel quite foreign to us at first. We struggled with figuring out how the petrol stations worked, surprised and very confused that if you go to the wrong pump, an attendant actually fills the tank up for you. at an increased cost no less. Also new was the language. Here's a little surviving audio clip from that morning as I was just starting to figure things out.
Autostrada. Oh, autostrada is probably something like motorway. Multistrada, strada probably means road. Multistrada is probably like all terrain, as in Ducati Multistrada.
Hey guys, we've just stopped at a service station for some lunch, and I saw this, which appears to be some kind of sausage with cheese inside of it. No idea what it is or how it's gonna... Yeah, it looks like there's cheese melting already. So we're gonna have some, and we're gonna film it because we like doing pointless things like that. Do you want the first one? Let's see what these cheesy sausages taste like. Like cheesy sausages? What does the inside look like? It looks like a sausage with melted cheese in it. I'm gonna have one of these.
I don't think it's supposed to be melted.
Wow, it actually tastes really good. I'm glad we got lots. Cornetto.
Lunchtime we're going here. Okay. We need to turn around. We've gone the wrong way. We need to turn around. Yeah. No, we need to turn around and go back. We've gone the wrong way. Yeah. Yeah.
Genoa itself is a beautiful, if busy, city. I don't think it's often visited by tourists and seemed to me to be more of a major port town. It was bustling, hectic, and a great first experience in Italian driving, which I still hold is not as crazy as people say. Beautiful streets, beautiful architecture, well worth a visit.
By hiding behind a bush.
Not directly behind the bush. First Italian food. We're getting pizza. Yep. Got anything to say about pizza?
I like pizza.
Italian pasta pizza. Italian pasta pizza.
We have proper pizza.
Italian. Whoa. So let's see what we end up with. Favorite thing about Italy so far? The elongated cans. What is up with that?
This pizza costs €4. On the exchange rate of the day, that would be £3.15.
Proper Italian pizza. Walking through Italian cities, 9:10. It's 27 degrees. So now it's time for Friz's version of let's raid the mini fridge in the expensive hotel. We've got this. No idea what it is, but it's got some fancy picture on the front. I think we've established that it's not alcoholic, but we'll try it and see what it is like.
I still have it. It was tonic water.
What the hell is this stuff? Oh, I think that might mean beer. Birra. That's a different coloured bottle of that other weird stuff with the fancy picture. Crisps. Chocolate. Snack friends. Vodka. Gin. What's that?
Rum. Sorry, brandy.
Brandy.
Pear juice.
Now we're going to stick our bike gloves in here for no reason whatsoever. We can't leave our hotel or get our bikes anywhere near it because of some protest. It's going to get crazy. What the hell is this? So this is Italy. It's like the same thing we had yesterday, only these sausages are much bigger and we don't know what's inside them. It may be mustard.
So it's a sausage.
No, there appears to be nothing inside of them. They are just a standard hot dog sausage. No cheese, no mustard. Gonna eat my sausages now. We're now going into Pisa looking for the tower. Got no idea where it is. Yeah, we'll cross the road. No, it looks pretty busy. Let's not cross the road. Stay away from my vlog. And now we have the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's got quite a lean on it. So that's the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It is indeed leaning, and now we can go. Yeah. Elongated cans. Elongated cans. We finally made our way to getting a flight. Massa Marittima, where we're staying the night on Italy's coast. Today's been a pretty exciting day. We saw a march thing and the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Tomorrow we're finally going to make it to Rome.
The footage you're seeing is from day 7, but the events I'm going to talk about next is from the night before. So, after Pisa, we headed to our hotel in a town in southern Tuscany called Massa Marittima, as you'll have seen in the last clip. Sadly, I didn't bring my camera along when we went exploring after arriving. Massa Marittima is this gorgeous old walled town with tiny medieval Italian streets, complete with a beautiful square and cathedral. We didn't find anyone there who spoke English, and you might have guessed by now that our Italian was non-existent, which made for an interesting stopover. We wandered around the town till we stumbled into a place that did seafood. I distinctly remember there being an entire swordfish mounted on the wall, and managed to express to the waitress that we were after some food. I think we picked things at random from the menu, and I remember that all of it was brilliant. Afterwards, when we were heading back to the square, we found some actors rehearsing for an open-air opera that was to be held in a few weeks. It was truly beautiful, and the memory has stuck with me ever since. If I had to pick just one highlight from the entire trip, it'd have to be that night in Massa Marittima. Back to day 7, this was purely a travelling day. No stops, just straight on to Rome. The only thing I can tell you of this day is that we stayed the night in an ibis just off the Rome Ring Road, and I had a lasagna which was still frozen in the middle.
We're about to go into Rome
One of the most dangerous cities for driving in the world.
Yep, and go exploring
On Vespers, hopefully.
and maybe get some scooters.
And if not, just walk around with all this stuff.
Walk around with all our bike gear
Get your helmet
and massive rucksack and my helmet.
and a huge leather jacket.
So this is exciting.
If anyone questions us, we'll just say we're going to buy Ducatis.
I am going to buy a Ducati. So
I am if the Vespers aren't any good.
let's see what Rome brings us. Going to Rome. Going to Rome. Here we go.
You're disappointed in me and my family.
Wow, what's up? Some very nice motorbikes over there. We're waiting for the bus, but we have no idea if this is a bus stop or not. There goes the bus. Bloody told him. Wasn't a bloody bus stop. Come on. We've finally made it into Rome after a terrifying bus ride and a semi-alright train metro ride. We've finally made it, so we're gonna have a look around now. Proper tourists. So far this is all looking very Roman, apart from the cars. Oh, what are you doing?
Well,
this is my filler. Sat outside an Italian restaurant. The absolute dream come true for me. Never did I think this would actually happen. How cool is that?
I wish I don't like it.
Huh? This time on Friz 020's channel with rubbish. We're lost in Rome.
We're lost in Rome.
Ooh, KTM 990.
We're not lost. What's this DJ?
You'll never guess what I've done. Found the Chevy counter. It's bloody busy. But your first impressions?
It's quite nice and all that, but it's just as hot as everywhere else. If it was like inbuilt air conditioning, it'd be more attractive. But
It's quite a nice fountain. But yeah. Blue line, which is the river. Yes. It's the Castello. Saint something, I think. We're making our way towards it now. But there's trees in the way. Damn trees. There we go, that's a better shot without all the leaves. The Castello S. Angelo, as it is on the map. San Angelo, probably. Oh, wow. Right, we're on the bridge. Look at this thing. That's pretty big. Quite impressive. There we go. Quite impressive. Right, now we're heading towards the Vatican, so we'll see what that's like. Ice cream. We wanted to come to Italy for ice cream, as well as pasta and pizza, but mainly for ice cream. We finally got some proper gelato ice cream. And this is melting, so I'm going to eat it very quickly now. Drink the holy water, atheist. Drink it. Put up on this Vatican water.
Holier already. I can feel my sins being absorbed. Shall we call that up? Shall we call our video pilgrimage?
Ice cream pilgrimage.
No, just a pilgrimage.
Pilgrimage.
I want to meet the Pope.
Stand outside the building and go, hey, Pope, sup? Walking from the Vatican to the Colosseum, which is a longer distance than we first thought, and we've stumbled across some Roman ruins. Quite interesting. There is a big tree blocking most of it, but this is quite a large area. Just want to say this place is incredible, and I'm really enjoying it. And there's a nun. But seriously, Rome and Italy is really good. I'm filming, you fool. It's a really cool place. It's better without the tree in the way. This is something quite large. I'm only filming because everyone else is. So I suppose it's something important, including Joe. But yeah, it's something. Look at us being touristy. Bit more Roman ruins. Can't get enough of Roman ruins. You can never get enough Roman ruins, Joe. It's been a long day, and we still have to go back to the hotel. Rocky, rocky, rock. Ugh. person inside here has been trapped in there for 2,000 years, forced to forever clean the inside of the Colosseum. They've gone now. They've gone back to their hole. Hang on. This is my mark on the Colosseum. I'll put my hand here on these things, somewhere around here. I really think the heat's getting to me. As we're leaving Rome and coming to the end of this video, I thought I'd just add, you may have noticed that we've been carrying around our helmets all day and bike gear. We were going to rent Vespers, but we found out after we were about to do it all that there was a €700 deposit that we had to pay in cash. So that caved in. So yeah, we've just ended up carrying around our gear anyway. But that is the end of today. That was Rome. Hope you enjoyed it, because we certainly did. I'll catch you in the next one.
So we'd reached our primary destination of Rome and explored it on foot. And now came the sad moment when we needed to start heading home. Before that though, we thought we'd take a little ride around the city centre and accidentally went 6 kilometres in the wrong direction, finding ourselves instead in Mussolini's Esposizione Universale Roma district. I thought this place looked different from anything that we'd seen before, so I put my camera on, but I didn't know the history of the place till years later. Getting back on track, we found ourselves a laundrette to wash our clothes. No one ever seems to talk about washing their clothes on trip videos. Anyway, cue La Fuga de Roma.
We're currently near the train station, the big terminal or something like that. Let's see where left takes us. So this marks the halfway point of our trip, and our destination of Rome has been reached. Yesterday we explored Rome. There's a lot of pigeons, a lot of people. Oh, look, some Roman stuff. And we're finally on our way back home through Switzerland and Germany. So let's see if we'll survive. Let's see if we'll survive Rome first. That'd be a good start. Let's go through here. Where are we going next, by the way, Joe? Siena. We're going to Siena next. Do we know how to get to Siena? Yes, this is east. No, sorry, this is west. Joe's run out of money, so we're not eating lunch today. Alrighty, they're coming over here, so let's do this. I'm a bit upset that we're halfway through now. Now which way? Random signs that have ended. Which way shall we go? We could go to the zoo. It's a whole world away from northern Italy, isn't it? The whole grass and trees and atmosphere and people. I'm noticing a lot of differences. It's just probably not the right way. Turns out we're on a dead end. So yeah, leaving again. On second thoughts, let's not go to Rome. It is a silly place. Just some guy waving at us. Look at this! Bridge! Yes! And we are finally on our way back home.
Got a children's game thing here. Children's stuff, snake thing, Barbie, and then yeah. Lazy bastard, look at him having his tank filled.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tuscany. So far, so good. We're on our way home. We've seen Rome, we've had our ice cream. One of the names we might be calling this trip is Italy for Ice Cream, which was our one of our goals. Eat ice cream in Rome. And we've done that. Now, we're visiting a couple of other places, including the place that I want to visit the most out of this entire trip, which is Florence, or Firenze as its Italian name is. But if you are an Assassin's Creed fan, the video game Assassin's Creed, especially Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, there is that's quite gravelly, there is a little village, medieval town place that plays quite an important role in those games. It's quite a big, important place. And we're on our way there now to the actual real life town featured in the game, which is going to be fun. I'm preferring Tuscany to Rome, I must say. Oh, I'm quite excited. I'm a massive Assassin's Creed fan. Absolutely huge Assassin's Creed fan. I've never talked about video games before, so this is a bit different for me. But yeah, Assassin's Creed, very cool series. It's very exciting for me going. I'm very excited, can you tell? I've been very interested in Italy before those games, but after playing those, it set it off even more. Florence is a place that I've heard about a lot of times, and I've seen it in different movies and stuff. Rome as well. But Assassin's Creed made me want to go there even more. Italy seems to be filled with bridges and tunnels as well. And I love bridges and tunnels. It's so different. Italy is a beautiful country. I'm sure I've pointed out already. And Italian is a fantastic language, and I must learn it. It's going to take me a long time, but next time I come here, I'd love to be able to talk a little bit, because the language barrier has been a little bit of an issue, apart from when we've been in the touristy areas. Everybody spoke English in Rome. I don't know any Italian, apart from what I picked up on this trip. There's the sign for it. Where we're going, you'll probably be able to tell by now, it is Monteriggioni. In the Assassin's Creed games, Monteriggioni is sort of a base operations. There's Monteriggioni.
Oh, right, so bike's there, and we're going to walk up to Monteriggioni. A church. This must be a kind of square thing. There's a well. Huh? There's a hotel here. We could have stayed here. It's bloody hot.
History. Rustic civic character, 560 metres of walk, 14,000 k of bay, the idea of fascinating.
Shall we see what's up there? Don't you feel like a proper tourist walking around with your camera and your rucksack looking at postcards?
I'm not taking touristy pictures, I'm taking filler. There's a difference. It defines us
filler.
as adventure, as video vlogging adventurers.
Monteriggioni. So I might get the bow and arrow. Can you imagine them letting me back across the tunnel?
Ride with it on your back.
That's what I was going to do. I've got no other choice. I could be Robin Hood. So that was Monteriggioni, and now we'll leave.
Head office. Now head off to
Firenze.
Florence.
Finally made way into Florence after getting lost, and it's raining. Not sure if this is a blessing or a curse yet, we'll find out. But we found what we're looking for here, which is, yeah, we stumbled. It's called the Duomo or something like that. Oh, okay, we've got to zoom in on that. That is brilliant.
Walking around the Santa Maria del Fiore, aka the Duomo, for the first time was mind-blowing. Its scale, its style, its architecture, they're all so unlike anything I'd ever seen before. Well worth a visit if you can.
Florence is quite a nice place. Let's see, there's a bar / cafeteria thing over there. Pizza in Florence. Firenze. See how it matches up to pizzas everywhere else.
Well, not only has today been a jam-packed day with Monteriggioni and Florence, we're now at the Mugello circuit. Just had the photograph taken in front of here. I'm sure I'll stick that in a video at some point. Now we're going to go have a look around the inside. Explain to the guy on the gate that we're on a pilgrimage, and he would definitely let us in. There are some bikes going around the circuit at the moment, which is going to make it quite exciting. So this is Mugello. My dad's often talked about this place before. It's really cool to actually be here. It took us forever to find this place, we had no idea where it was. Look at those bikes go! I could do that. Not really. We could have our own little race on this back road alongside next to the track. We're gonna say we've ridden around Mugello. Actually around it, no. I could do that. So yeah, we made it to Mugello. Exciting!
Well, that's questionable.
That night, we stopped in the city of Mantova. It's surrounded by this big lake, and my main distinct memory of visiting was crossing this lake on this really low sort of land bridge. Apart from that, I can tell you that the locals we met were obsessed with fish and kept demanding we eat nothing but during our time there. The next day, we headed north to Lake Como, which was truly breathtaking. Its vastness cannot be accurately captured by video camera. You really must visit. After a lovely ride around the lake, we moved on to our hotel for the night in Villa d'Ossola. It turned out to be a 4-star hotel in an industrial estate, and we were in a gigantic hotel room big enough to run around in, which I did. Certainly not bad for a budget bike trip.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Friz 020, and you join me riding around an underground car park somewhere in Italy, just below the Swiss border. Today is Wednesday the 8th of August, and we are on our way into Switzerland. So I'm going to vlog our crossing of the Swiss border. Go. Go on. Don't crush me. That's good. Just want to talk about quickly, because I don't think I've done it yet, and I've been meaning to since we got into France. We haven't had our passports checked once. Not even once. And we've crossed through, we crossed into France, then Switzerland, then France again, then Italy, and now we're going towards Switzerland again. And yeah, no passports checked once. I mean, we went past the passport booth, and the guy was just reading a magazine, and he just waved us past. So, I'm not really sure. That's one hell of a view. I hope my camera gets that. That's quite a nice view. Yep, that's Italia. cross, and there isn't even any police, and I'm in Switzerland. Yep. Okay, so we just got told to stop filming. We'll have to cut that bit. So I put mine. Yeah, but the Swiss policeman was nice enough to not take our cameras and delete, like, destroy them or whatever. I didn't realise yours was on.
For those who don't know, this is a Swiss vignette. It's kind of like an old British tax disc and pays for a year of use on the Swiss motorway.
Right, onwards to Switzerland. While we go through this tunnel. Ooh. That was fun. That is one stunning view.
Okay guys, so we just got off the bike after doing some vlogging, and I'm not sure if this would have come out on the contour, so I thought I'd get this camera out and film this as well. That is quite an astounding view that we've got here in Switzerland. Absolutely no wind as well. So yeah, this is fantastic. I'll go back to the bikes now and carry on riding.
I swear, I wasn't just trying to look cool. At the time, I didn't even know that Joe was filming. But I do think it makes for a pretty good shot, and I'm not the only one. Back in 2012, a subscriber of mine actually drew this amazing picture of that scene. How cool is that? Now, I did vlog and film more of the Alps. Unfortunately, I've lost all of the footage. In fact, I've lost every bit of footage recorded from my helmet camera for the rest of the trip. With one exception.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Germany. This is Germany. This is some forest in Germany, in southwest Germany. We are currently on our way to the French border, where we are going to go to France. Funnily enough.
Okay, we're going to fast forward a bit.
Oh, my bum! My bum hurts!
Maybe a bit more.
According to that. Oh! What happened? What happened? Couldn't stop in time. You hit my leg, and I've lost my pannier.
We edited and uploaded this clip to Joe's YouTube channel in our hotel that very night. It kind of blew up, and before we knew it, people were stealing it for crash compilation videos. And then it started appearing on TV. Every time my dad saw it on TV, which was not infrequent for a few years after, he'd tell me about it and talk about what idiots we were. We saw nothing for that, by the way. Remember, kids? Always stick your name on your videos.
Hey guys, Friz020 here. Just a quick video to summarise what happened yesterday. I'm sure you would have found out by now, but Joe, Cheesecake over there, crashed his bike when we were in Germany. We're in France now. Yeah, into my bike. So I was just going to do a quick video going over the damages. Yeah, this is the damage to Joe's bike. His screen is snapped off, probably where he hit the curb. However, his crash mushrooms saved the rest of it. His panniers are a little bit scuffed, but there isn't a whole lot on there, just a bit around there. And moving over to my bike, my pannier was completely taken off, so that's stuck on with bungee cords. Don't know what that is. The fabric on it's coming off. It pushed my pannier back in, which has scratched my bike. Foot peg is twisted right round. Let's see how much I can show of that. That's obviously quite twisted. And that's about that. So it's our final night in France. It's the final night of this trip. Tomorrow morning at 5:30 we're waking up. At 6:30 we are leaving here. So it's our final night in France. We're in a Formula 1 hotel again, looking very, very familiar since all the buildings seem to have exactly the same layout. Yeah, we're not impressed by Formula 1 hotels. Don't do that, you break the whole thing apart. I haven't been filming much because after the crash, we kind of just rode here. That was 2 days ago, wasn't it? 2 days ago in Germany, now we're in Dunkirk in France. You do realise that when we arrive back in England, it goes back an hour. So we'll be there before we leave here. We'll be time travelling. Anyway, because this is getting on a bit. So seeing as it's the last night of the trip, what is your opinions, the good and the bad?
Excellent. Overall, I think generally we did too many miles in too short a time. I think we needed 3 weeks to do this trip properly, which I think meant we missed out on things, but we've seen everything you'd want to see in Paris. We've seen Rome, we've seen whatever else we've seen that I can't even remember.
Pisa, Florence.
Florence.
Didn't see enough in Florence.
No.
We just rushed through Florence.
Which was the problem with the too many miles. I think next trip would either have to be shorter in miles or longer in time.
I think we picked the wrong time of year to go that far south.
Yes, it was too hot.
Rome was 40 degrees.
Which I think meant we missed out on the things that you would stumble across when you're not taking motorways.
But yeah, we're pretty knackered now. And are you looking forward to going home?
Yes, Mum, I am. Very much so. I absolutely detest seeing amazing things every day and riding my bike constantly. It's really not for me. I'd rather sit at home.
Hey guys, Friz020 here. The sun is rising over Dunkirk, and it's 6:30 in the morning, 6:20 in the morning, and we are on our way now to the Eurotunnel, where we're going to cross back over into England, which will mark the end of our trip. So I wasn't going to film this morning, but I wanted to point out that I have not slept tonight, and I think it's because I was overly anxious and excited about going home. Yeah, I haven't had a drop of sleep. A drop of sleep? What the hell am I talking about?
Like, shut up and get on your bike.
Ah, yeah, okay. So hey guys, we're at the French terminal, and as you can see we've been joined by another biker. It's Mike's motorbike, and Mike, who's sat on it, who's a French motovlogger.
Well,
Do you want to be called English or French?
I'm English myself.
He's English, but he lives in France. So yeah, and he's going to England for the Wales meet and some other stuff. Am I right?
Yep.
Yeah.
See family as well.
And see some family. That's cool. So we are all going to get on the tunnel now. And that's all I have to say. So.
Because in England, they're straight up and they look smooth.
No, in France it's straight.
Yeah, we found that in Geneva, in Genoa rather, where we first came
Right,
across.
so we're on the Eurotunnel once again, and now comes the epic moment of changing from kilometers an hour into miles per hour. So involves holding down those two buttons, and then it flashes, and then I press A, and I switch to 18,144 miles. But yeah, that's miles per hour now, so now we just have to go home. That's set.
Well, there you have it. The naive odyssey of a couple of uncultured teens. If you managed to watch all of that, congrats! Thank you so much for indulging my little trip down memory lane. So what happened next? Well, Joe got into university and I continued touring. A lot. We both continued to ride together, but we haven't been on a trip together since. Never say never though. And why did I decide to make this video now? Well, it's been 11 years, so it's about time, right? I always said I would get around to it eventually, and now I have. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Seriously, thank you. Now, on to the next adventure.
Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. Will you stand above me? Look my